Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back working on the Subaru Forester. I'm not sure if this is going to be another video or a continuation of what you just saw, or what am I thinking? The last thing I recorded was me basically trying to clean this head off the Subaru, and I realized that I was getting quite a bit of dirt and debris. Seems obvious now, of course. I was getting a lot of dirt and debris into the camshaft, obviously everywhere. There's valve seals down here, so I gotta take this apart, guys. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think you should anyway. It's just silicone, so you might as well reseal it while you're in here. Throw some new valve, some new valve seals in there. Check the valve surface, make sure that everything's looking good. You might need to do a valve job on it. You might need to just lap the valves to kind of refreshen the seal. And then, of course, getting everything 100% clean. Found out that you do need to replace, there's two washers on these 10mm bolts. And again, this is the driver's side head. The passenger side head is the same head, but the camshaft, sprocket is actually sticking out of this side. Very interesting. Obviously it's opposite, so they had to do that, but it's cool how it all interchanges. But, so what we're gonna do, of course, is take this all apart, and of course, to finish, we're obviously gonna adjust the valve lash, make sure everything's cool. So what I'm going to do first is I got my piece of cardboard. I'm literally going to trace out the head. This is going to be, let's see here, driver. I'm going to put an arrow in the front. Obviously I've got my shaft, and then we've got the two 10mm. I've got a little Allen head here, and then now I'm just going to kind of draw the gasket surface. Goes here. Whoops, that's way big, but it's fine. Comes down here. There's this thing. Let's see here. Down. Okay, now I don't really need to draw every hole. As I take them off, I'll basically stab them in there. And then what I'll do, of course, is we've got, we'll do this. Little 5mm Allens. We've got the big Torx. Yeah, this is good. Big Torx. Little 5mm Allen. Big Torx. These are the 10s. 10 millis. We'll do a little notch. Okay, and then we've got the 5. Cool. This is inside. All right. It looks good, guys. Now in the middle here, we've got each rocker shaft. Just gonna draw it, and of course we've got boom, boom. We've got boom, boom. Obviously, the most driver's side portion has the V's. Well, more correctly, the intakes are straight. The exhausts are V'd out. Okay. Okay, now we got, of course, things going on in the middle. So we're gonna do boom, boom. We're gonna do, there's the block with the 10mm here. And I know that's just a spacer, but I'll make sure I got that. Got the 12s. 12. Okay, now guys, not only am I filming it, but I'm sorry it's not like an up close and personal. At some point, I like to have my GoPro on. I need to get by a bunch of memory cards. Again, guys, I'm doing this on a budget, for real. I don't have tons of money to throw around yet. But I like to switch to like my head cam so you can see what I'm doing. Anyways, so doing my best, guys. I'm gonna throw my gloves on. You know what? I'm gonna film this instead of doing a time lapse. I want to film this straight up. It shouldn't take very long. Again, those of you who watched me cleaning this thing in the parts washer, that was horrible. I didn't move this around. There's no, but everything was, I tried my best to just wash, but I just knew that as I was cleaning, there's got to be stuff getting in places, and you don't want to risk. This is a high end. Anytime you have an overhead cam, I mean, everything is happening in this head, so you got to make sure you get this thing rocking. So let's get our tools first. I am going to crack everything loose by hand, and then we're going to do exactly what we did with taking the old thing apart. Let's see, we got 12. Some torches over there, and a 5 is over there. And I think I'm going to need this. And my 1/4-inch ratchet is over here. Yeah, again, you know, you could just buzz these off with the impact, but you want to be careful, guys, especially in different temperatures. Cold, hot, whatever. Obviously, you wouldn't be taking it apart with the actually hot from the engine, but you just want to be careful. Okay, so is this a 5? Yeah, it is a 5. Okay, let me get something to clean out some of that grit. It's always easy to have the tendency to not want to scratch this stuff out, especially with rear differential square plugs. Oh, we missed one here. Those things are notorious for rounding out. Okay, so we got to. This one is the dowel. Okay, so we got another fiber. Another fiber in there. Okay, got that. These are inside. Those should be good. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna need to just get a diffuser. Actually, it's not gonna be good. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys' day has been good. It's January 21st today. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's just go ahead and do this. I got all the clearance in the world. I was thinking I would need a skinny extension for some reason. We have a new president. No matter what your political beliefs are. Whoopsie, ooh, that's not coming right off. These heads get extremely hot, so don't be surprised when you have some issues. That's another reason you don't want to just buzz them off with the impact, because you can just take the aluminum threads right with you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not even. It's actually pretty difficult to narrate as I'm working until I can get into the mode here. All right, let's go ahead and hit. I'm hitting some PB in these. Whoa! Get off my diagram, bro. All right, inside the head is gonna be okay. Plenty of oil floating around in there. So I'm just gonna, I need to wedge this thing up against the wall here. So actually have some leverage. I think it should crack loose, but I'm gonna be careful with it. It wants to turn this way, so let me get a block of wood without bumping the camera too much. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. So, okay. Just gonna get a clean rag. Once I take all the cam parts off, I'm gonna get a clean rag and set it all up. Okay. Let's let that soak for a little bit. Let's try these rear ones. In fact, these are the last things you're supposed to take off. So let me start at the top, guys. We're gonna do the rocker arm things first. And I'm just gonna go for, oh man. Jeepers, I don't like how difficult that is. I really need something like, Well, I'd like to have this. I would like this cylinder head to be warmer. It's a little chilly in here. That'd be a little bit easier if things were a little bit warmer. Alright, we're good. Just being cautious, guys. Again, if you're working on someone else's vehicle, you can afford the mistake. Number one, a lot of times you can't afford making mistakes because it costs money you don't have. But anytime you're in a hurry, it's usually when stuff kind of goes south on you. Alright. Now, I'd like to put this in the vise. I probably will with like a bunch of towels. But it's going to be smart how I'm using the leverage. Okay. So now everything's loose. Let's see here. This is going to be my bolt. This is mainly for my bolts. Let me get, I guess I'll just have it sitting. Alright. Let me do this. I will put the cam and everything right here, and then I'll seal it up, and then what I'll have to do is get all this crap out of the way and work down here so I can have the next one right there. So, alright. This is my cardboard stabber so I can, get a jump on things. Obviously, I'm probably going to leave the bolts in the rockers. I don't really need those. Let's see though. Let's see what we got. Let me do this really quick. No reason for me to have zero workspace. You guys are like, man, this guy's neurotic. Tell you what, for me, I've always enjoyed a clean workspace. It makes it so much smoother work, and a lot of times I'm in such a hurry, I just want to get to work and just make it happen. I'm kind of using this instead. But if you get, the more prepared you get, just like in life, just like in business, the better you can execute later, If you execute too early, lacking preparation, your advance will be declined. Alright. Alright, let me just, I don't want the glare too bad here. Okay, I'm just going to zip these out. Yeah, another thing would happen with this one is that there was a little bit of oil getting in the coolant and a little bit of coolant getting in the oil. There's tons of little globules, the oil mixed with coolant, and as well as old grit and grime. Okay, so let's just lift off. We're gonna go right there. There you go, just like that. Just like that, guys. Is that even on camera? Cool. All right, the next one. This is cool. I was a little bit intimidated, guys. It's not a big deal, but anytime you work on something for the first time, it's hard not to be. Especially if your main goal is to work on it, do the job, get it done, get it out, and not have to deal with it. Literally, like if you're working at a shop, when you do something like this, man. Okay, good. That's not a cam lobe. That's just a round part. Oh, it's something. I don't know. Oh, it is. That's the bottom of the lobe. All right. Lost my train of thought, guys. I thought there was a rough spot on the cam lobe, and I was like, oh crap. But forgot what I was talking about. Literally just forgot. All good, guys. Okay, let's move on. My 10. I don't need those things. I don't need that. Okay, cool. So I need a torque, so I never get my torques. This is a Silver Eagle set. I've had it forever. It's freaking awesome. I'm size. I believe it's 40. It needs, looks like possibly a 45. Nope. Definitely a 40. Probably like a 42. That's kind of loose. I don't really like that. That one's tighter. This one's tighter. I wonder why that one's so. I mean, obviously it could be a little strip, but it literally has it has more, noticeably more movement than these outer ones. So I'm gonna be careful there. Of course, there's the T25, the T27, one of the rare things that actually is in between the increment of 5. Shout out T27. All right, let's see here. Whoops. All right. All right, that one breaks loose. Okay, it's looking good. We got another 5 righty. Righty. Okay. Fiber. Yeah, I just want to take this off at once too, if I can. I really don't understand it. When people, I saw the videos, people putting it together. It was like, do these first and these. I get it, like the tightening sequence, but it's like, yeah, you gotta be careful with this stuff. Well, I'm getting a ton of flex. This little setup I got sucks because I should be, I got too much movement in my adapter, but that's fine. Okay, there's this one here. Okay. And okay, now I'm not gonna run those out yet. Let's see here. I guess. Okay, let's do this. I have an inkling to hit these ones with the impact, but don't want to do that. Okay, cool. Gotta find that breaking point without bringing some aluminum with you. Not a big deal if you strip something, but see, this is all moving. It's kind of like a puzzle doing this because figuring out where it really wants to go. This one's okay. That's good. Already got that one. This is another loose one. Okay. Yeah, I'm spending more time making this stupid thing not spin. So I'd like to have a super big, like soft vise, and I could use this thing. I will be using this at some point to vise it, but I'd probably make something. What I probably should do, yeah, that's actually the best thing, is get a couple pieces of wood, just put them in between it, and just screw them down to the thing. So I can do that. I guarantee when you guys were thinking of that, and that's how I thought of it. Thank you. All right. Okay, we've got some 10 mils to zip out. And these are the ones that have a little rubber washer on there, as I saw on the videos. Let's go Torx. I love this DeWalt thing, man. Tell you what, crack them loose by hand, zip them out by machine if you can. It's almost like a good little rhyme. Alright, still be careful. Cool. I'm excited. I'll probably bring the other one over here. I was thinking about doing them one at a time, But now that I'm seeing it's extremely simple, I will look at that. They even make a little thing for you to get a screwdriver in here and pry this thing up. I'm telling you guys, engineering has a lot to do with. So I mean, that's an obvious statement, but you can really tell working on this stuff. And American, you know, domestic stuff has its advantages as well. I'm not taking away from that, but let's see what we got here. All right, so we're lifting up. So let's just kind of. I'm telling you, these guys, they got little areas to. That is so slick. Okay, since this is quite a bit wider than this, let's go. Let's go here. We're gonna go upside down with these. That way we have room to put this, and then we'll probably put those right on top of this actually. Okay, what do we got here? We've got something it's not quite wanting to give up the ghost here. There you go. It's just kind of hesitant, a little scared, you know. I'm scared to come out of its cocoon. Alright, there we go. I saw one guy putting this on and it seemed like it was kind of a chore to get it to sink down, so I get it. Alright, there's our silicone, trying its best. There's our camshaft. I'm not going to spin it. I know for sure that I had just a crap ton of grit and grime getting in there. We're just going to put it down there. I set this with all of its bolts. I am going to, well, I'm not going to, trust me, when I get everything cleaned up, I'll be using nice clean cloths. But for now, boom. All right. Now I'll use this thing later. And honestly, I can actually use it for the other side too, but I'll draw another one for the other side. And I probably won't film that. I'll probably do a time lapse through that one actually. Now for this head, let's see here. Wow. Okay, that's definitely pressed in there, and I'm thinking with silicone that should work to go back. I might look into getting a new one. Probably actually, since it's not metal, it's prone to changing sizes over time. Yeah, I'm really glad I got this apart. There's no way I could clean it to my, I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just trying to get it. My dad had actually, he was like, let's just clean this up and throw it on. But at the same time, he was like, hey, we should get in there. And of course, being that it's overhead cam, you gotta be extra careful. And what I'm not gonna do yet, I'm probably gonna do a better deep clean on these. But we are gonna do the valve seals on these. And I do have the valve spring compressor, borrowed it from my dad. It's one of the tools I don't own, and he has it, so he never uses it, but he's got a bunch of tools from his past work life and all that. And I will be taking all these valves out. I'm not going to do that tonight. A little bit ambitious. I think what I'll do is I will take care of the other head, get it all apart. Let me scoot this over. In fact, might as well bunch this up. Cool. Guys, I'm so excited to have this done. You know, as you guys may know, my wife and I run a pet sitting and dog walking company full time. That's what my main job is. And so this is something I'm doing on the side for my dad, and it's a big project, and I'm trying to like get back into shop mode. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave all these tools out, probably just right here. Gonna get the other one going. I'm still gonna do a schematic of it because there might be some other weirdo things. Close this up. There's my schematic. I'll do it right here. I'll just shift down here, and I will, of course, let's see here. Let me do all these actually. All right, cool. Oops. Yeah, this other one, definitely gonna take it apart before I even attempt to clean the sides. I should have power washed the exterior of the engine before I took it apart. That was the main plan, but at the time I didn't have insurance on it. And then when I decided to get started on this, I didn't want to mess around with taking it to a car wash, and you know, it's super cold out and like super busy, so just dug in on it. But in retrospect, I probably should have done that. But so let's see here. In fact, I'm still gonna work right here. I'm just gonna place, yeah, let me do that, because I still need to work right here, but I'll place everything over there. Let's go get it. This one I haven't taken the sprocket off, and what I'll do is I will, but as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, these are the 10mm bolts, and the driver's side, they're up front here where the shaft is coming out, and it makes sense. It's the exact same head, but it obviously has to be inverted. So, and the camshaft can't be sticking out the back of the engine. So, pretty cool, very impressive. This one was quite a bit cleaner than this one. If you can see this, it has just got a ton of this gooky freaking Valdez. Oh, you can't even see over there. My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought that was filmed the whole time. My bad. It's this Valdez oil spill type of gunky nasty, and I'm just gonna take it all apart, set it aside, and then I'll individually get everything cleaned up. Once everything's satisfactorily clean of grease and oil and grit, then I'll do the valves one head at a time. When the valves are out and the oil seals are out, I'll resurface. We'll make sure everything's resurfaced properly. Might even send the shells out to the machine shop to do a quick, but we could do that ourselves. I did that on the heads. You get a piece of glass and you basically go from like 600-800, don't quote me, but you just go all the way up to a super fine grit of sandpaper. And obviously if you have some stuff to take care of, you can go rough, but then you slowly bring it up to a nice smooth finish. And go back in the videos and watch the Chevy Venture. That's so funny. I'm like, oh, my hands, blah, 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 blah. Go back in the videos and check out the Chevy Venture. It was pretty amazing. I was taking that cylinder head like a freaking, I don't even know what those saw, like when you're like planing a piece of wood. It's pretty cool. It's an idea my dad found on YouTube. Right here on YouTube, and you find it, resurfacing a cylinder head. And it's this cool Mexican guy or Hispanic. I'm so sorry if it's something else. I'm not trying to be assuming anything, but cool dude. I think he knows the Lord. He talks about some scriptures and stuff, so that's cool. Anyways, guys, so I'm gonna put it on a time lapse. First thing I'm gonna do is get this sprocket off. Actually, very first thing I'm gonna do is mark these things. See here, using the same little scribe. Okay, so let's do here. We got, we're gonna put a, okay, here we're gonna put a P. Let's see. Yeah, let's put it right here. I can't even see that. Okay, there we go. Passenger side. And we're going to do driver. Cool. Just making sure I'm remembering everything. Obviously intake, and it's fairly obvious, guys. It's not a big mystery. You want to be careful doing stuff like this. I'm really gonna make sure I kind of just buzz it off of there. That's not smart, because what's happening is it's not a big a deal, but the camshaft is coming up against the rocker, and it's kind of, again, it's not a big deal. You can get some sort of holder. It'd be different if it was like Loctited, or if it was torqued extremely high. And obviously you wouldn't want to do that, but so there's this. There's an R on it, which is interesting. I'm trying to pretend like it's the right side of the engine. I'm gonna put this here on the other side of the timing set. Same side as the side that it's on. It'll organize. I'm actually going to use this because, okay. You know what, guys? Since that one came off so well, why don't we just use the impact, huh? You gonna do it? Freaking rock, dude. Let's do this. All right. Okay. Like regrets it. Freaking meme. Just kidding. Again, the other one came apart fairly easily. Not really worried about it. I might use this impact. Let me see if I can break these 10s loose here. I'm just gonna keep going. Nice. I didn't even spray it. Let me at least spray it. Hey guys, this is how I normally would work, like in a shop setting. You get confident, you get comfortable. You know what the limits of your tools are. You know the limits of what you're working on. Again, you can, the more careful you are, the better, obviously. You just want to set yourself up for success and not rush into something, especially in the really tight spots. So again, this thing, I'm gonna do this. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Again, with exactly what I'm just saying. This is a super long video, so I'm gonna buzz through this. So, okay, we got passenger front. Okay, we've got the head here. Goes boom, boom. Okay, here's the shaft. Whoops. There's the bump. This is the shaft. Okay, I confused myself there. Boom. It's obviously not the scale. Okay, boom. We've got a 5 here. We've got 10 here. We've got a 5 here. And this is outside big, inside big, outside big, inside big, outside big, inside big. Okay, we got a 5, 5, 5. I sound like a robot. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, valve train. We've got intake. Obviously way out of scale here. Intake. We've got the spacers. Spacer. Then we've got 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay. I think we got it, guys. This DeWalt 8 isn't gonna cut it for the bigger stuff, the Torx. Let's try it actually. Let's see if it can do it. Let's go here. Be very careful. All right. Well, I'm pretty impressed here. Okay. A lot of times the shock of the impact actually helps, but you just want to make sure that you're not working on something that requires special care. Cool. Yeah, as you can see with machinery, jobs can go a lot faster. Yeah, woo, whoop, woo, slow down. Slow down, Charlie. Whoop. Okay. This one we are going to just say hello to with our ratchet and kind of put it in its place. You know what I'm saying? Be like, look, bro. Woo. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, bro. Okay. Okay, we've got. Now I could hook up the air, because this is certainly not going to bust these loose. So let's do this. I am not afraid. The more room temperature you're working on, like not room, but like in a comfortable room, good weather. Remember, the colder it is, or the warmer it is, you just want to be careful. That's a real general statement. So make sure your thing is not on tighten. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Okay, let's go. Oh, got a little bit of that in my eye. I was being a dummy for not wearing luckily I have contacts in. I'm going to do something circumventive. I don't think I got any of it in my eyes, but I am going to just kind of throw some water in my eyes for a minute and kind of just rinse it out. I don't know if you guys have ever worked with PB, the penetrant. That stuff, one of my guys I used to work with, somebody I used to work with in an old shop here in Anchorage, you got sprayed in the eye with PB big time. Another reason, guys, wear your safety glasses. Okay, Siri tried to activate. Oh god, I'm so sorry, guys, not doing a better what do you call it, cinematographies and stuff. Okay, as I'm going blind. Just kidding. Alright, we're doing good, totally fine. Not gonna mess with the gloves. Well, I anticipate taking it right off, so let's put the gloves on. Okay, I was gonna go to the time lapse. It would have been a pretty short time lapse, so we're good. Okay. Now, pretty much done with this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get set up. Let's go ahead and get set up to get damned. Okay, got this. These are cool. These are just kind of a drawing that kind of helps if I get confused going back together. I don't think I'm even going to need those, but it was a good practice. Okay. So, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get up here. Again, probably not the best idea. But I'm not like going to town on it. I'm not freaking, you know. It is what it is, so let's move this over here. One thing about this, I gotta get new connections on my ear setup. What I will do is go and do this. Excuse me. Okay, now, probably could lift it all up at once. I'm not sure if I can even do that. No, it definitely goes down into the head. Okay. So let's get this off. A couple more threads to go in some of them. Again, when using the impact, you just gotta remember what you're doing. You're shaking everything around. A bunch of vibrations going through sensitive parts. You just gotta make sure you kind of remember what you're working on. And again, the more precautions you can take when it's not your vehicle, the better. That way you're not, you know, losing money and doing all that. So, okay, there's that. These ones do have Loctite on them, seems like. So, okay, we can do slow, even pressure if you're gonna use the impact. Golly. Fucking PB goes everywhere, excuse my language. How about wipe it off before you do it? Alright. Alright, let's grab our trusty screwdriver. Get rid of that noisy freaking air tube. Do we have liftoff, guys? Ooh, nice, nasty jerk, Lord. Again, guys, before you do this, take your car to a pressure washer. Do yourself a favor. Alright, this one's not being as friendly as the other one. Oh, dude, let's finish taking bolts out, man. What in tarnation? Who is this working on this thing? Looking for my 5mm. Making cardboards. Alright, where'd you go, Mr. 5? Oh, there it is. Alright, I forgot. Forgot this back end here. Yeah, you gotta make sure you loosen everything up, man. You don't want to be prying against something that's not ready to go. Okay, now that we're ready to take things apart, let's go back to our orientation. Okay. Yeah, and truth be told, I need a little bit bigger tool to do what I'm trying to do anyway. This, like, perfect. Oh yeah. Huh. Okay. Same thing. It's kind of getting hung up a little bit. No, it's just this end cap. There we go. Come on, baby. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. All right, there we go. Okay, we do the exact same thing. We do with the other one. Take our camshaft out. Okay. Again, we're gonna clean this stuff up and inspect it tomorrow. Okay, let's do this. I'm like, how do I do the other one? Okay, let's bring these in just a teeny bit. Alright, cool. Actually really happy this is done. Kind of dragging my feet in the project. Okay, let's do this here. Yep, that is the front, that's that. Okay, and this is ready to go. There's oil everywhere, I'm not gonna worry about that. Push this over here. I'm not worried about covering it. Like I said, when everything's cleaned up, I will get everything covered. So that is disassembly of the camshaft cap. We'll start cleaning tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, guys and gals. Y'all have a good one. God bless.